Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new live stream on the James Early YouTube channel. Today we have F1 2012 episode number 35 and we head to Japan, the Suzuka Circuit for the Japanese Grand Prix off the back of what a fantastic victory that was at Singapore yesterday. Hoping for more of the same today. No rain on the radar. And what does he have? James Jr. has a game. I don't know if anybody's ever played this. This is Lego Island Extreme Stunts. But this pack contains an extra game, right? So I opened it up and I was like, oh, Lego Stunt Rally, which was you create like circuits. And then I saw inside was my old copy of GP Championship 2, which came in a Kit Kat Easter egg in 2006. Don't know if anybody else has played this game before. It's a racing game. It is a racing game. That's all I can say. It is a racing game in history. I should do a stream playing that game. No. Who's ready to go racing? To go racing. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go racing today, aren't we? Let's jump straight into it. Stop saying I am old. What? I haven't said I'm old. What? Did I say I was old? I did not say I was old. Thanks, Carolines. I'm thinking about getting a haircut soon. Maybe I'll just grow my hair out. I'll just have long hair. So, this weekend, objectives, qualify 6th, finish 3rd. No rain on the radar. No rain on the radar. We are winning the head-to-head battle against Alonso, of course. Of course we are. Race results data for last race. Nobody really cares about it. I did not even get the fastest race lap, surprisingly. Standings, let's have a look. Hello, Pecky. Vettel leads the way. Unfortunately, he overtook Alonso towards the end in Singapore because Alonso crashed. So my teammate's fault that Vettel is that far ahead. He's 6 points ahead of Schumacher, who did not finish in Singapore, and Rosberg did not score any points in Singapore. So he's in third. Hamilton 1 point behind him. Button a further 7 points back, and I'm closing in. I am now only, what's that, 48 points off the championship lead. Not bad at all. Ferrari are almost in the top 5 in the Constructors' Championship, and the gap between Mercedes and McLaren continues to come down. It's all to play for with 6 races to go. It is. Hello, Haven. Hello, Istvan. We need good points. For sure we need good points. For sure. Michael, it is great fun. I've recorded the first 5 races of the 1994 season. Yeah. I would just record more, but I've been busy with other things as well. I have to listen to Rob Smedley. I'd love to listen to Rob Smedley. Unfortunately, we don't have Rob Smedley in the game. We'll make sure we have a good setup today. A few little test laps. In fact, I can actually just get another engine again because we've got 6 races to go. I could use all 8 engines by the end of the season. Oh, we got an R&D objective. Beat the cumulative target time on a low fuel run. I can do that. I can.
We need you to put in some laps so we can see how the car performs.
Ah, beautiful floaty physics of F1 2012. Once again, it's going to take me a while to get used to this because I've been playing Grand Prix 2. Copy that, Paul. Copy that. Can't quite remember if the AI are actually good at Japan or not.
You're showing good R&D pace. Keep it up.
Michael, would you say it's one of your favourite circuits? I like it. I do like it. I used to hate it. At least this race isn't going to be as long as yesterday's race. That did take a very long time, didn't it? Has anybody played the new Tokyo Extreme Racer game? Oh dear. Hello, Nicholas. Very funny, Carolines. You new playing F1 2012. What do you think of it? God. We need to do 5 laps in under 9 minutes. That's quite fast, isn't it? Yeah, I don't actually know what Tokyo Extreme Racer is. It kind of looks like a Need for Speed sort of game. I know it's a remake, isn't it? So I've definitely heard the name before. Comics, welcome back. Promise every single person who comments back seats. If I ask a question, shall we box, and half of the people say no, half the people say yes, whatever I choose, it's going to be the wrong decision for half the people.
Great lap. That's the quickest of the session so far.
I can't wait for the 2025 season to get started. It's gonna be a great season. I can feel it. I just know. I've got that feeling. There's just so much to look for. Degner 1, I'm taking a bit of a shortcut through. Car feels good. Next season with 2013. Only if we win this season. If I don't win the championship this season, it'll be a third season of 2012. I need to get my money's worth on the game yet. Oh god. Holy smokes. I'm getting a load of oversteer though today. Potok, hello. I never know whether to say Potok or Potok. I just need to stick with one. Poe. I could say Poe instead. ABS is on. Yes, ABS is on. I'm never turning ABS off again. I like ABS on, even though one person did complain saying I'm cheating. Rick's on, hello. Right now we're just in practice doing the research and development objective. Adam, we won. It was a great victory. First victory of the season. First win for Ferrari. What do I think of Suzuka? I like it. It's a fun circuit. It's got heritage, pedigree. So yeah, I'd give it an 8 out of 10, I'd say. I've had ABS on since Bahrain. AI are good here. That's not what we want to hear. One more lap on this. Well, based on the practice times, the AI aren't good. Yeah, drove with ABS off before Bahrain. Bahrain, it just maybe turned on because turn 10 hairpin with ABS off on this game is horrible. James Early Retro channel's about to hit 350 subscribers. Yes! There's no feeling with the brakes on this game. It's not a simulator. So it makes no sense. You know, things like traction, it's easy to work out without traction control. But ABS, when the car's just locking up and it doesn't make sense as to why, just frustrating, I'd say. My 350th subscriber, thanks. Okay, we've done the thing. Good. Yeah, Istvan, I will play F1 Challenge one day, maybe. Not anytime soon. Look how fast I am. I'm first. Let's go qualify. There's a 5% chance of rain in the race. 5%. You enjoy the brakes in this game a lot. That is very surprising. They are horrible. Welcome to qualifying for the Japanese Grand Prix. Maybe my braking technique isn't that good, potentially. Although, I don't think that's the case. F1 Challenge equals James Early. Yeah, I've done a lot of F1 Challenge stuff over the years. A lot. A lot. Qualifying one on the prime tyres. Oh, there's traffic. Stay out my way, please. Don't. Why did they do that, man? Ugh. Hi, Vane. Yes, Promise, I believe I did. Or not rage, but you know. Turn.
You've dropped to second place.
Needs to go quicker. More traffic, really? At least we get some slipstream. Oh, I forgot DRS. We are very, very lucky we went in sideways. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I should be there now. Is this the pit entrance? Or is that the old pit entrance? Oh, it's the old pit entrance. Sorry. Oops. Here. There we go. Bar's purple. On the primes as well. What is get F1 2012 but can't find anywhere? Have you gone on what's the CD keys? It's the first website I'd go on. Hi Rico. Repairs complete. I'll go out again. Might need new set tyres though. Yeah.
The track's looking quite congested right now. Most of the cars are out.
Simulate to 2 minutes. Get clear a track. Okie dokie, let's try again.
Or higher to get into the next session. We need a quick lap.
I can easily make up the time. We saw we were purple on that lap. Okay, Antonio, see ya.
Sector 1 is showing a green flag. Racing conditions through Sector 1. The debris has been cleared. You've been moved down to 18th place.
Yeah, at least £70. Wow. The longer you wait, the more expensive it'll be. Never going to get cheaper. Turn? Oh God, what the heck? Might have to be another lap, honestly.
We should switch to the
Hello,
option
Lucas.
to find some time and improve our position.
Yeah, we'll just go again. I just need one clean lap. There's traffic again, man. Is that a Schumacher?
5 minutes to go.
Bro, get out of the way! Blue flags! My God! Well, that's the qualifying done. Unless I can get back to the pits in time. This guy's problem. How much fuel have we got? 2 laps. We can go again. Hello, Adam. Right, let's go again. Please just let me have one clean lap.
You're off the pace in all three sectors. To go.
Should be enough. Hooray, we did it. There we go. I'll do 2 sets of tyres and do like 3 extra laps, but we're through. That's fine. Success. Ooh. Lovely stuff.
We're through to the next
Your F1 2020 from you know where. Where's that? Do I dare ask? Through we go. Early's through. Vern, De Resta, Hulkenberg, Glock, Della Rosa, Peak, Karthikeyan, out. Out. I eliminated 7. How many? Yeah, I think that's correct. Q2 time. On the options this time. Might stand a better chance. I'll get out there straight away. Do not need any traffic, please. And thank you. Where did you find that, David? Okay, this driver's going to turn 2. Far enough ahead. I don't know if F1 Challenge ever came with like activation codes or anything like that. It's a slow moving car. Sergio Perez. That should easily be enough to get through. 34.5. I think that's about 2 seconds quicker than what we managed in Q1, wasn't it? Got DRS open. I want to see a few other drivers just go across the line. Confirm whether it was quick or not. Okay, nobody seems to be going quicker. Maldonado, Schumacher, Gross. Oh, yeah, we're faster than all of them. That's good. That's a relief. We are actually quickest. Wow. Cool. Happy with that. Same here, Rico, actually. It's not one of my favourite tracks, but I did used to hate it, and now I don't hate it. Q3, here I come again. Pole position could be on the cards here. My teammate knocked out, though. Oh, God. Teammates out. Mercedes go through. Red Bulls go through. McLarens go through. Grosjean, Maldonado, Perez. That means Alonso, Raikkonen, Kobayashi at his home Grand Prix. Ricciardo, Senna, Kovalainen, and his teammate Petrov all out. We go through to Q3. Just do one lap. I mean, I'll probably get pole, right? James, this is Q3 now. How does one hate Suzuka? I used to hate it because on F1 Challenge especially, you don't know how to fix the AI. They're just too quick and you can never beat them. Same was the case at Spain as well, Barcelona. So if you could never beat anybody, I mean, where's the fun? It just sucks the fun out of it. I've got a bit of traffic here, actually. I'm gonna let this guy go through behind. Go. Give me some space. They're all going down the main straight now, so I'm gonna be the last to cross the line here. Didn't Mansell win the opening race of 89? Below average? Nonsense. Is it enough? Pole position! Pole position by 4/10 ahead of Schumacher. It's going to be back-to-back pole positions. Who said AI was difficult at this circuit? Lord Mondeo said that. Oh, I'm second. Never mind. Vettel. In the time I've gone back to the pits, Vettel has stayed out, done a second lap, and taken pole position. That's okay. Oh, God. I'm down to 5th. I wasn't expecting that.
That's third row on the grid, 5th place. We should be able to score some decent points.
I'm a living meme. Maybe I preempted that a little bit. So, Button on pole. Wow. Rival on pole. Vettel, the championship leader, in second. Then it's Webber, who crashed out under the safety car in Singapore. Rosberg starts 4th. ahead of Early. Michael Schumacher in 6th. Hamilton is 7th. Maldonado, Perez and Grosjean rounding out the top 10. I tried 130R with the RS Open in Quali 1. Was not good. Aero package for Ferrari. New aero package. What a day. %5 chance of rain whenever that's going to arrive. Have to wait and see. 2-stop. Option prime prime. I'm happy to do that. 53 lap race. Go for it. Let us go for it. I think so, Istvan, yeah. The Japanese Grand Prix. Oh boy. Thank you, Lancelot. Well, there's only one more thing to do, and that's go racing. The 2012 Japanese Grand Prix is next. Starting in 5th. Let's go for it. Let's go racing, guys. Five lights are on. We're underway here. Oh, perfect launch for me, actually. Be careful, though. Tried to look around the outside of Rosberg. Webber's gone off the track a little bit there. Get the up and under. And oh, dude! Side by side with Webber. Force my way through. All the time you have to leave this space. All the time. That's what I do to the AI when they try and go around the outside of me down a straight, and I just ram them into the wall. That's like payback. We'll find out, Antonio. Button leads. Very cautious on the brakes into that final chicane. Bit of understeer through turn 2. Championship leader Vettel is the target, of course. Who here has the most amount of hours on F1 2012? Fight amongst yourselves. I think Xbox 360 plus Steam, I probably have around maybe 300 hours. Nothing crazy. Vettel had a look on button there. DRS this lap. Maldonado fastest. Okay. In fact, Button is slowing us all up. The train down to maybe about 14th place. You have four 200 hours or 4,200 hours. What's my driving style? Smooth, like Buttons. Was pushing him around the corner. Shall we go for it here? Into Spoon? I left him space. Through we go. Alonso near the back end of the top 10, I think. 4,200. Ah, okay. I've got 1,000 hours on R Factor 2.
You need to increase the gap. You're within 1 second of the car behind.
You're a semi-pro sim racer. I myself am a semi-pro sim racer. Oh god. I could technically say I am. Not because I have any skills, because I don't. But because I make money from YouTube. Not much, but technically. Surely that makes me more than just amateur. Professional yapper. Semi-professional yapper. We're working on that one.
Lap times are looking good.
I'm average, Carolines.
We've got to find a way past. We're being held up.
I don't think anybody would watch if I was actually good. Good, you know? Oversteer or understeer? I prefer oversteer. Hate understeer. Vettel, switch to the inside, maybe. Still side by side. We got him on the exit. See how nice I'm being to the AI today, giving them space. That's true, Carolines. Boy. Yeah, boy. Thank you. How do I rate this track? 8 out of 10, Blue Storm. Hello, Boar. How are you? Not Boar, no.
You're within 1 second of the car ahead. Get ready
Copy that. Copy that, Andy. The James does not have a Discord server.
You're keeping up with race pace. Keep pushing.
And it's a purple lap. There's no rush here.
Our data's showing that the car ahead is likely to be running in fuel conservation mode.
We're saving
Time
fuel.
will be slightly slower than normal. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep that up.
Early versus rival Jensen Button for the race victory today. Oh, okay, fine. Through Spoon. Before Spoon. We've got him. We're in the lead. Nice.
We're running just ahead of where we expected to be. Keep pushing.
I've got a bottle of water, but it's all the way up there. I can't reach it from here. Thank you, Andrew. Yesterday, we hit 208 viewers at the end of Singapore.
It looks to us like Button is going to pit within the next couple of laps.
Real, I wish I understood setups. No, I don't really wish I understood setups, actually. I like being unaware. I don't need to understand setups. Yeah, oh, yes, of course, I mean a bottle of water. Not a bottle of water. How dare I pronounce it slightly better? I thought I had a bigger following than I do. We have a nice little community going. I'm incredibly... Those who have been around for a while will know I am incredibly... Trying to find the word. Inconsistent. Incredibly rubbish. Yeah, close enough. There's a button jump scare. Well, not much of a scare. Mediocre. Okay, that wasn't really what I was going for. I was going to go for inconsistent. My absolute favourite thing to do is build up a bit of momentum with the channel and then just disappear for a month. I'm an expert at that.
Button's struggling to keep up with your time. He's falling back by a second a lap. 1 second a lap.
Second a lap. My God. Button and Vettel crashing. That'll go down well. I do say Tuesday now instead of Tuesday. But Tuesday sounds even weirder. All-Star, hello.
We need to pick up the pace. The car behind's closing in. Be aware, we think the car behind is trying to save fuel.
He's saving fuel as well, which helps. A win in Japan would be nice. Championship, I'm 48 points off the lead in the championship. Vettel has the lead. Meh. Ah, Toricos, why have you done that? Meh. Meh. Mirror. Meh. The mayor of a town. A mare is in a horse. Mirror is in reflection. And myrrh is in whatever myrrh is. What is it, like an incense or something?
According to our estimates, Vettel should be stopping for tyres in 3 laps' time. We're being caught by the guy behind. Push, push.
Your F1 12, 13, 14, your Steam account. Good. Good. That is prime real estate. Aaron earned an iron urn. Okay. What's my hardest track to race? On this game? Maybe Singapore, actually. I'm currently 38 points behind Vettel with this result. This is good. Thank you, Jim Jam. 3 seconds ahead of Button now. Very good first stint. Who's my favourite driver, or who do I think is the best driver to not win a World Championship? My favourite driver is nobody. Best driver to never win a World Championship is... Oops. Hard to argue with Sterling Moss, but I wasn't around to watch that. I can't really make an informed decision or opinion. If Ferrari have a championship contending car, yes, Hamilton will be in the fight. At the grand old age of 40.
The car behind is trying to save fuel. The car behind us
It's tough to say.
should ease the pressure a little.
Since I've been watching in 2007, there's a few very naturally talented drivers who have not won a World Championship. I put Leclerc up there. I would actually put Leclerc up there. I think there's no doubt Leclerc will win a World Championship at some point.
5 seconds ahead of Buck. 5 seconds.
If Leclerc goes through his career not winning a World Championship, he will go down as the greatest driver not to win a World Championship. Because you can guarantee he's going to win a lot more races, a lot more pole. He's already in the top 10 most pole positions in F1 history. He is such an incredibly talented driver, such a fast driver. imagine you're in the top 10 all time for pole sitters, and you're not a world champion. You've only been in F1 for 7 seasons.
The pit crew are ready for you at the end of this lap. Pit this lap.
Oh god, they are worn. They're boxing this lap. My poor option tyres are destroyed. Button is holding up a train of about 10 cars. Who's the best crasher in F1? Andrea the crasher is, of course, yep. Obvious answer. We box this lap. Bringing it into the pits for our first stop from the lead of the race.
Exit now.
Oh, Yuji Ide. What a driver. These primes are going to be rough, aren't they? Yeah. We're rejoining ahead of my teammate in 5th.
The car's got a new set of prime tyres on. You only have to stop once now. One stop left. Our data's showing that the car ahead's likely to be running in fuel conservation mode. His times will be slightly slower than normal.
I think Grosjean had a few good seasons.
The car ahead is running the option tyre. We may have trouble closing the gap during this stint.
Oh yeah, his podium at Spa 2015, that was good. So unexpected as well. Was that the Vettel had the puncture up through Eau Rouge? That feels so recent, but that's a whole decade ago. Best driver on pure ability. Hard to ignore Senna, probably. Like pure out and out pace.
We're faster than the guy ahead in sector 1. Let's see if we can use
Oh,
that
into the
for
pits
advantage.
Grosjean goes. Yeah, I'd put Clark in that conversation.
There are quite a few cars in the pits right now.
And we're back up to first place after the pit stops. Oops, that's wide. I'm not allowed to put... Why am I not allowed to put Clark in that conversation? You can say, oh, because he was only ever drove a Lotus, blah, blah, blah. He always had the best car, blah, blah, blah. Something like that. That's what I imagine the response is going to be. That's not to say he wasn't fast, though. In 100 years' time, you're going to look back on this moment and think Max Verstappen's no good because the competition wasn't good compared to 100 years in the future. That doesn't disregard how good they are. Nine seconds to button right now. I get what Finney's saying, sure, but you can say that about any era. You can say that about now. What's to say the caliber of driver is good right now? It's not like we've seen millions of years of human evolution since Clark. It was still rich people getting in cars and racing. And he was the cream of the crop. It's like if you put him in modern F1, obviously he'd be training like a modern F1 driver, and then suddenly he would be, you know, much better than he was. True, Finney. But you're assuming that all those old drivers wouldn't be able to do it in the modern day. But you got to think, if they were in the modern day, they'd be training like they're in the modern day. So of course they would. I'm not sure about Villeneuve, honestly. Obviously, I've not watched the seasons. I've only watched highlights, and I've seen stats. I'm a stats man. And everybody says, oh, you can't just judge it based on stats. Pure pace, definitely Kubica. I would highly vote against that. Not Vertsman. Don't start Vertsmania. I'm not listening. Fastest lap of the race on the primes. We are racing today.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
Just like Finney's disregarding the 70s and 80s. I, myself, disregard the 50s. I do. I admit it. When I think Fangio, I'm thinking, I mean, it was so... Formula 1, as we know Formula 1 now, it was so primitive then, you know? And Fangio just moved to the best car at whatever time. He just jumped into whatever car. Oh, you got the best car, I'll drive for you. I missed Rob as well, yes. He did, yeah. He beat his teammates, of course. Apart from 1950. I think he had a few issues, didn't he? There was only like 7 races in 1950. Didn't Moss give up a couple victories for Fangio when they were teammates? I think I share that view, Nathan. There's 10 races in 1950. Why did I get it in my head there was 7? Like official World Championship races. Driver gone way too soon, as in that died or just disappeared from the sport way too soon. Christian Fittipaldi. No, I'm joking. I don't know. Oh, died or had a horrible accident. Yeah, Kubica. Sure.
Slower traffic ahead. Be careful when overtaking. They should let you through. You've currently got a 15.
I think Surtees is overlooked in motorsport. He won the equivalent of what MotoGP is, and he won a Formula 1 World Championship. That will never, ever happen again. Wasn't Surtees sponsored by Durex? Was that the team sponsored by Durex? Or was that a different team? It would not have happened with Rossi. I'm sorry. It just would not have happened. I just don't buy that.
You're coming up to a lapped car. Be careful when overtaking.
We're lapping cars now on lap 19. The Cucumber's first up. Thank you, Elif, sending messages twice again. Most forgettable F1 driver. Over the past few years, the Fittipaldi who did a few races for Haas. I don't actually remember which one it was. Enzo? No, Pietro maybe? I don't know. Jack Aitken is another, yeah.
15 seconds.
Favourite helmet design, Mika Häkkinen's. I used to own a shirt with Häkkinen's helmet colours on it. It was pretty cool. Bro. What are you doing? Hulkenberg's taking one for the team here. Davide Valcárcel would have been great in F1. I don't think he would have been. I know he won GP2, but... Rossi or Marquez. I don't watch MotoGP. From the outside looking in, it's hard to deny, like, I was going to say Tarso Marquez. Marquez for pure talent. I don't know. Until the past few years, I know he's done a lot of injuries. Rossi better by a mile. What indicates that Rossi is better by a mile, though? I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't watch MotoGP, so I only ever see stats. Okay, so I look at stats, and Marquez, up until a certain point, he essentially won every single season he competed in. So how then is Rossi ahead by a mile? I'm not sure. Tyres are fine right now. Yes, Big Mac, for sure. For some reason, for the past 3 years, maybe 4 years, I've been sort of a Williams supporter. Fuel status. We have 4 extra laps of fuel. Joey Dunlop, hasn't he won Isle of Man about 25 times? Just for the sheer craziness of it, any rider who does the TT races or road racing or the Isle of Man or any rally driver is just above any other motorsport category, specifically rally. That to me is crazy. But Isle of Man, the top. Isle of Man TT is mental. Never in my wildest dreams would I ever want to compete in that. I would not trust myself. Webber fastest lap now, half a second quicker than me. I think Verne was good, yes. Yes, I do. I think he was as good as Ricciardo. Senna or Prost? But what's the question? Who do I like more? Who do I like more? I felt like Senna had a mystique about him. Made him quite likeable. Prost. I quite like Prost. Who would I rather be friends with? I feel like I'd rather have been friends with... I don't know. Senna, maybe? The old teammate. My old stomping ground, HRT. Senna did win a Sonic Cup in Donington. In my head, say if I was very, very rich and I wanted to go into motorsport and I had dreams of becoming a driver in a top category. Formula 1, absolutely no problem. To me, Formula 1 is very, very safe. And driving on circuits like this is so open, so much runoff, so many safety features, that's fine. Most categories, I'd be fine with thinking, oh, I want to aspire to be an IndyCar driver, I don't know, or a World Endurance Champion. But stuff like the Isle of Man TT, I would not want to be. I would have no aspirations to go and race the Isle of Man TT. MotoGP, anything circuit racing, that's fine. That's fine. That doesn't fill me with fear. One year at Ferrari in F1 or 5 years in F1 at different teams. 5 years in F1 at different teams. Ferrari isn't all that to me. I don't really care for it too much. Check race director. Excuse me. Please say please. Do you think Vettel's out? Webber's up to 3rd. I'll check, actually. Oh no, Vettel's 4th. Okay. Who's out? Petrov's in 10th. Petrov is in 10th place. Not to alarm anybody, but Petrov is currently in the points. Rosberg's out. Can you believe that? Championship rival Rosberg has retired. Fantastic. And Schumacher's down is 7th and Vettel 4th. This is going well. This is going well. Petrov Mania, I can get on board with that. You'd prefer to compete in rally. Rally's another one that I would be very, very scared of, but nowhere near as scared as I would be with the Isle of Man TT. That's what Petrov... I want to memorize that so I just know if I ever see that, I know somebody's saying Petrov Mania. I watched the highlights the WRC channel uploaded, Finney, earlier today. Speed World. ESPN Speed World. Fully signed up delusional Tifosi. I don't hate Ferrari. I would still very much like to drive for Ferrari if I was a Formula 1 driver. No doubt about it. It would give me an excuse to learn Italian as well. Past knowing how to say I am a man in Italian. Thoughts on Petrov? One of the drivers in F1 history. He got a podium, didn't he? Well, I think one podium. An 80-year-old is driving in Monte Carlo. Really? In what class?
Looks like there's a problem with Kurz. The guys are working.
Oh, Kurz issue. No! In WRC2, that's incredible. It's a shame what's happened to WRC. Like, there's no interest at all. Don't they just have 10 drivers, 10 full-time drivers in WRC, the main WRC category? And they don't do enough with social media. That's what I find, because I would like to get into WRC. I tried to a couple of years ago. It's so difficult because I had to subscribe to WRC Plus just to watch some highlights. And no channel on TV had the rights to show it. It used to be on Eurosport, but it just wasn't. Free choice of powertrains. That's exciting. My favourite British driver on the grid right now. Hamilton. Yeah. Used to quite like George Russell. Now not so much. Manufacturers. How do you pronounce Hyundai? It's Hyundai, isn't it? Hyundai. You got Hyundai, you got this Ford's not in it, is it? Ford and Citroen, I think? That might be completely wrong. Oh, Toyota, of course. Of course, Toyota. I should know that. I should know that. So they have the Yaris, Toyota Yaris. Was it GR? What about Norris? He's alright.
It looks to us like Webber is going to pit within the next few laps.
I don't actively dislike any Formula 1 driver. There's times where I think some of the drivers who've been there for a long time should just move on, make space for new drivers. How can I not hate people? I'm not a hateful person. To hate somebody is extreme. You know. To hate somebody you don't know as well. Who hasn't done something like, I don't know, commit genocide. You know, something absolutely extreme. They're just Formula 1 drivers. Why would you hate them? I like Alonso. I like his competitive spirit. We're going purple.
We need you to get some heat into the brakes. Brake hard into the next couple of corners.
I have no real opinion on him, Finney, because I don't know enough. Alonso really should move on now, though. I don't know, he's still got it. He's still very good. Vettel's in 4th, yes. I can tell none of the drivers like Ben Suleiman. Because after every single race when he goes to shake the driver's hands, they just ignore him. Race bans for swearing. That's a load of bull. Yeah. You should be able to say whatever you want over the radio. They don't play the radio messages live anyway. Because, you know, if they have to put a bleep in there, they have to listen to it back. And then they play it. If it's something that they're saying that's horrible, just don't play it on the broadcast. Simple. Hello, Jose. And Sulemania. We can get behind it. Yes, Ricardo, very lonely. But we are winning, so I don't hate it too much.
The guys have fixed the problem with Kurz.
Kurz is back. I just said Alonso was arrogant. That's fair. I'd say Nicky Lauda is arrogant as well. Or was, should I say. Oops. But arrogance is good in certain capacities. It's a trait rather than a negative trait. Just a trait of a person. Thought Ferrari was a dog in F1 2012. In the game, I mean, it feels okay to me. For the culture. Danny, if I crashed, that'll be championship gone, surely. This is huge for the championship. State the tyres, they're okay. Yeah, there's a lot of times you see, watch back the 2012 races and Alonso starts outside the top 10. Line between confidence and arrogance is paper thin. Very true. Welcome back, Virgin. So what is the swearing rule? As in, they're not allowed to swear at all? Is that the rule? Monday, I was planning on just going on another set of primes. But do I not have a new... I suppose I don't have a new set, do I? They just can't swear at all. It's rubbish. That's crazy. I don't think drivers should be subject to rules on what they can say. I don't know. They're a driver because they want to drive. They're not in Formula 1 because they want a platform to speak on. They have a platform to speak on. Why are you stopping them? If you don't want to show it, just don't show them on the screen. I don't know. You don't have to ban them from saying things. It's not like they control the broadcast, you know? I don't use curves. I do use curves. See? We have half curves left for this lap. Maybe... Okay. Sometimes I forget to use curves. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not perfect. Rolly or roll. Thank you for the sub. Christian Mansell, no relation to Nigel Mansell. Christian Mansell was, what is he, Australian? Am I watching the 24 hours of Daytona? I'll probably be in and out. Is it this weekend? It is, isn't it?
Stopping this lap.
Okay. Right, we've done 19 laps on these tyres. I could extend 1 or 2 laps on this stint. Make the final stint more comfortable. Don't stop. Never stop. Go to the end. Tyre conditions okay, but we would have to stop again anyway. So yeah, I'm thinking lap 34, 35. Reach that game, yeah. We're going in order. Does anybody else agree with F1 2021 being the best F1 game? It'll be hard pressed to find somebody else who agrees with that, I think. Persistent, I'm not brave enough for politics. Who do I think are going to be the drivers in the Cadillac team? Honestly, I have no idea. I don't really know the state of play. I would like to see an American driver on the grid. Would I prefer the FIA Super License points to be scrapped? Not scrapped, but maybe tweaked a little bit. I don't know, man. It's tough. Because they're not giving enough points for series that are under a different regulatory system. Or, for example, IndyCar is not sanctioned by the FIA. So they give less points for IndyCar champions compared to F2 champions, I'm pretty certain. When everybody in their right mind knows that winning the IndyCar championship is more valuable than winning the Formula 2 championship. But if they give more super license points for that, then drivers will look to go to IndyCar, and then they won't look to go to F2. So they have to protect their own sanctioned series, which makes it a bit unbalanced. At the same time, if you get rid of it, then you'll get pay drivers coming in. On a very small grid anyway, where you only want to see the best drivers, you'll get pay drivers paying a lot of money who clearly don't have the skill required paying their way into the sport. And then that lowers the quality and lowers the value of Formula 1. So, in Formula 1's best interests and the FIA's best interests, you've got to keep it, right? But I'd like to see it change.
Remember to pit this lap.
Mario Kart points, Mark Webber is the world champion. Get in. I think I'll box next lap. IndyCar gets 40 points. How much does F2 get? Antonio, we will box. We need to. Okay, I was right. Yeah, I knew they got like either the same or slightly, you know, similar at least.
The car behind has got a new set of prime tyres fitted, going for a longer period between stops.
I'd much prefer Bortoletto over Bottas. But it's not always fair, is it? I think in the interest of marketability, it's very important that they brought Bortoletto in. Because he's much more marketable, is that the word? Than Bottas. We saw a bit more of Bottas's personality after his Mercedes days, but still, it's just... He's an aging driver who's past his peak. Or you can have a Brazilian driver. Yep. Brazil, huge fan base for Formula 1. We've not had a Brazilian on the grid for a number of years. Bring the Brazilian driver in. I think that's a win-win, really, isn't it? And he won the F2 championship. So he's a good driver. Free box. I would not change my race my race helmet ever. I hate it when drivers switch helmets between races. You should have one helmet and stick with it your whole career. I'd be very happy with that. Gonna rejoin here in first. Webber's up to second, just ahead of Button. My ideal helmet design. Jensen Button's Brawn GP helmet, but instead of it saying JB, it just says JE. So essentially, Jensen Button's helmet, but in the Brawn GP colours.
Second gap between you and the car behind.
Exactly, Danny. You should. Brings a little individual flair. Well, the individual flair is having a helmet. Changing it every single race removes individualism because you're never going to identify a helmet. You're going to say, oh, it's somebody's helmet. I mean, it's Red Bull branded, so we know it's a Red Bull driver, but they switched it from last race. Might be Lawson, might be Verstappen, I'm not sure. But if you've always got the same, you know, that's Verstappen's. That's the individualism. His position was at stake. I see what he did there. But it sounds a little bit like a conspiracy. Ferrari had a pretty bad car in... Was it 2020? They had a pretty bad car. Not as bad as 1980, obviously. I don't think it's boring at all, Rico. I think it's great. Boring to me is switching so much that I can't identify a driver through its helmet. Their helmet. That's boring. There's nothing to identify with. What am I identifying with? Oh, it's their 2013 British Grand Prix. Okay, cool. Every driver's switching their helmet. I don't know whose is whose. I just like every driver to just stick with a helmet.
Traffic ahead, stay alert.
But how annoying would it be, as soon as the novelty wears off, how annoying would it be if every single race, every team, turned up with a completely different livery from the previous race? Sure, it'd be interesting for 2 or 3 races, but then you'd be like, come on man, just stick to a livery. I remember some of the McLaren race suits. Helmet design isn't even that important in F1 anymore because there's a halo in the way. Very hard to identify a driver. Hello, Ballon, again. Rosberg's out the race. Can't change helmet until you change team. Potentially. This is why I should not be in charge of Formula 1, because I'd make decisions nobody else would like. But I wouldn't care. I'd just make them anyway. I'd say, you choose a helmet, you stick with it for the rest of your career. And all the fans are complaining, but we like the individualism and the creativity. And I'll say, I don't care. I do not care. I want them all to be the same. Button's closed in a little bit. What other changes would I make? I'd make another change that nobody would like. I'd say no more than 18 races a season. No more than 18 races a season. No more than one race in each country. No longer than a 10-year contract on a circuit. I'd encourage new teams to join, even if they're really, really bad. Imola should not be the San Marino Grand Prix. Imola can disappear. Oops. Rotate the 3 US races. No, I would not go to any of the current US circuits on the calendar. I'd absolutely destroy Road America by making it FIA Grade 1. And then turn that into the US Grand Prix. Or absolutely destroy Watkins Glen. The team's so slow they can't qualify. Exactly. I'd love to see that. And people say, oh, it lowers the quality. It lowers the evaluation of Formula 1. I don't care. I love seeing teams 10 seconds off the pace. At least they're trying. At least it gives people a job, you know? Sure, they might go bankrupt in 2 years, but think about the engineers who get to travel the world for those 2 years. That's a life experience they'll never get. They won't care that they're 10 seconds off the pace. They'll look back and think, I spent 2 years in Formula 1 travelling the world. Cool.
12 seconds between you and the car behind.
Brands Hatch comeback? No, definitely not. That would not work at all. I suppose I could change the cars, can't I? If I'm in charge. We'd make the cars, we'd shave like 200 kilograms off the weight. We'd make them much smaller. The wheelbase much shorter. Screw being relevant with road cars. I don't care about that. Go back to V10s. I don't like Kota. I really don't like it. I don't know what it is about it. Just don't like it. Okay, I don't hate it. That was a bit extreme. I dislike it. I'm neutral on it. There we go.
Button's catching you up by half a second a lap. Half a second.
Less than half a second up quicker. I think we'd also have to go about 30 years into the past as well. Problem with technology these... Oh, bloody problem with technology these days. Everything's so advanced. Everything's so fine-tuned now. So developing a car is all... You know, you follow a process that has been almost perfected over the years. Yeah, I'd rather not have VAR. If players can make mistakes in football matches, why can't referees? What would be my perfect race calendar? I don't know. I'd have to write it down. I couldn't decide just off the top of my head. I like Monaco. Good race. The RS was introduced 5 to 10 years or so too late. I don't know. I don't know how DRS would work with refueling. I say I lay Monaco. I like Monaco. Would F1 work better or with or without cost cap? With. Unless you want the field spread out. Then you can go without. Gap to button there. Oh my god, I was not looking there. Got very close to the wall. What track would I bring back to the calendar? Lots? I don't know. Honestly, I can't just say off the top of my head. I'd need to write them down. I think McLaren will be the best team to start this season. That's my prediction. I think maybe they'll have a 10th and a half advantage. Schumacher is going non-stop. Schumacher's on one. So quick. .4 to button. They're suddenly getting quicker and quicker. I have extra fuel to use, which I can use at the end. Oh, we lost Chips from single. Oh yeah, Chips isn't here. Ate your chips. Rest in peace. You will be missed by some. Maybe Chips unsubscribed. Maybe Chips is busy. Maybe Chips actually has a life. It is Friday night, I suppose.
We currently have a 10-second gap to the car behind. Keep pushing.
I think McLaren and Ferrari will be very close. I feel like it was McLaren had a 10th advantage at the end of last season. Or at least for a good portion of it.
Button's gaining on you by a second a lap.
Any prediction about liveries? No. Although... Are Sauber still Kick Sauber or are they not Kick Sauber anymore? Favourite livery ever? Braun GP. It screams 2000s. Still Kick Sauber. Ah. Audi next year though, aren't they? I think Red Bull will not be at... I mean, Verstappen is going to still be there. But yeah, they won't be right at the front. This will be the first car with no involvement from Adrian Newey, is that correct? Unless he did a bit at the start of last season. Of course, they've still got very talented people at their team. I'll try not to, Azam. 10.7 to button. Gap stabilised. Carlos leading the team? I wouldn't say Carlos is the team leader, though. Surely Alex Albon is. I don't know. Do they have a team leader? It'll be an interesting dynamic. How's it going? It's going good, Massa. Everybody's writing Doohan off. Give the guy a chance. Maybe he'll be good.
You have a 10-second lead over the car behind.
Yes, Neil. It's been a very static race. Fine plus a public apology. That's crazy. Personal statement. Political, religious, okay, sure. Personal statement. You make a personal statement, you get fined and you have to apologise. I'm so sorry for being honest in my personal views. I apologise. That means if I was in Formula 1 and anybody asked me an opinion about anything, what do you think of Michael Schumacher? Oh, he was a fantastic driver. Yeah. Personal statement, mate. You have to apologise for that. 40,000, cough up. Very blurred lines with that. What constitutes a personal statement? Who's the judge of what a personal statement is? If you can't promote charities, based on that, then no team can have any sponsors. They're all registered businesses anyway. So no sponsors on the car, because you can see that as political. Otherwise you get deducted championship points and you have to apologise. Pecky, I don't think it will let you post a link anyway. It might do, but not sure. I think Red Bull are going to crumble. I would be surprised at this stage if Verstappen wins this year. As in, wins the championship. I would be surprised. Irvine's an interesting character. I saw him on a, don't know what talk show it was. He was being asked about, oh, can he beat Schumacher? And he's saying he is faster than Schumacher, but he's not allowed to beat him. And he was being deadly serious. he genuinely thought he was better than Schumacher. And I thought, what? You got to be deluded. That's delusion.
Faster than us by around a second per lap.
7 laps to go. Yeah, that's a cool feature, Danny. Feature of the circuit. But still, it's a huge stretch to say Irvine was better than Schumacher. Surely, if he was, a different team would have recognised his talents and signed him, and he would have had a competitive car at another point in time. If you're as good as Schumacher, better than Schumacher, like he said. Vetoed Larini. What's Nicola Larini going to do? See if he was decent, sure. I'm just saying there are levels, right? Michael Schumacher is a level or 2 or 3 above the likes of Eddie Irvine. What are you doing, Hamilton? This is sabotage. He wants Button to win. My God.
We're 5 seconds ahead of Button. 5 seconds. The car behind is on standard revs. Car behind is running standard revs.
Who finished ahead when Irvine and Barrichello were teammates? Or who was the better driver? It was 94 they were teammates? Maybe 94 and 95? God, Button's... Yeah, he's almost on the back of me. Right, we've got to lock in, guys. Rich mix now. So his contract's only 6 races long. Where is this from? What is your source?
There's a gap of 3 seconds between you and the car behind. See if you can increase the gap.
When you say original, you mean before he returned? Before his second stint in F1, I assume you mean. Yeah, I'd say Barrichello. Including all of his stints, Rosberg, obviously. I like to think that Schumacher wasn't even bad when he came back in 2010. It was just Rosberg is genuinely a world-class driver, because he is. 3.5. I hope Doohan doesn't read online things. If he did, he'd assume he was already out of drive.
Between you and the car behind in 3 seconds.
Off Kent. Too late for Doohan to enter F1. He's only 21. Or 22.
We think the car behind is running on full revs. He's trying to
Okay, 3 to go. Gap is 2.9. No, I don't think Drugovic will ever be an F1. Wait, Kovalainen. What are you saying about Kovalainen? Why are we screaming about Kovalainen? Is he in 4th? Or did he get fastest lap? I wasn't looking. Oh, he set the fastest lap. Oh my god. What a guy. Brilliant. Car just forgets to turn. Set of 137. Kovalainen had more than enough time at McLaren. 2 full seasons, and that was being generous.
Curve is offline. We're currently looking into the problem.
There's offline. Vodafone McLaren over West McLaren.
Gap between you and the car behind
All day,
in
every
3
day.
seconds.
He's done it again! He's only gone and done it. I've just set my personal best. 2 laps to go. I don't like the Marlboro McLaren liveries. Not my sort of thing. Just like I don't like the John Player Lotus liveries. Don't like it. Don't like the colour schemes. Like the yeah. Did not like the Martini Williams either. When a car... Right. The odd one out for me is I really like the Braun GP livery, even though that's predominantly white. But cars that... Curse is back. Are predominantly white. For the most part, I don't like. If it's white and red, or like the livery, the Martini ones on the Williams, I just don't like them. Well, saying that, the BMW Sauber liveries, I loved those ones. We're fine on fuel. To wing there on the floor. Just starting his last lap. 38. BMW Williams I didn't like as much as the BMW Saubers. It was still good. Yeah, I don't like the John Player Lotus black and gold, or the modern Lotus black and gold. I don't know, black and gold to me just doesn't look good. Thanks, Antonio. MTV Syntech. Iconic. Chocolate cakes. I'd eat chocolate cake, but I wouldn't go out and buy chocolate cake. There's a lot of better choices for cakes. Problem with modern car shapes is all the liveries look bad to me. I'm sorry, I'm about to lap my teammate. One more lap I would have lapped Alonso. Out the final corner for the final time. It's win number 2. Second win in the row. And we close the championship gap again. Boom. That was much easier than Singapore. That was a very straightforward race, actually. We take that. We take that. Second win of the season. Third in the career mode. Love it. Early Button Webber. Then there's Vettel just outside the podium places. He was the championship leader. He still is the championship leader. Schumacher has lost ground slightly to Vettel. Rosberg, of course, retired. Hamilton not scoring points. Button scoring good points, though. Those are the rest of the results. Did the Caterham score point? Vitaly Petrov in 9th. Lovely. Petrov Mania goes crazy. One retirement and it was Rosberg. So, championship standings. We're up to 4th, guys. We're up to 4th. We've gained 2 places. Rosberg and Hamilton, the best of friends, have slipped to 5th and 6th respectively. Button's up to 3rd, early up to 4th. Vettel leads the way by 8 points ahead of Schumacher. I'm only 35 points off the lead with 5 races to go. Alonso is so far off. I'm over 100 points clear of my teammates. My God. How can you be that bad? Petrov, up to 12 points now. He's ahead of Massa. Petrov is outscoring Felipe Massa. Massa has only had a half a season, of course. But Petrov's in a Caterham. Incredible. Really. Oh, I didn't look at the constructors. Sorry. Abu Dhabi and USA are easy races to win. We did win USA last year. That was very... Well, it wasn't easy last year because I was in a Toro Rosso, but... In a Ferrari, I suppose it would be easier. Oh, Jensen, my friend. Jensen. What are we going to do? Early thinking of next year. Guys, we've got a contract offer. We've got an offer. Who's it going to be? Caterham. In demand. Toro Rosso want me back. And Caterham want me. So we've got 4 offers on the table. Toro Rosso, Caterham, Marussia and HRT. What a great choice. Yeah, that's fair. We go straight back to Toro Rosso. If I accepted that now, would I genuinely just go straight back there now? Is that how it works? That'd be quite funny, actually. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this episode of F1 2012 Career Mode. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like on the stream. And subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I'll see you all in the next live stream. Peace out, Girl Scouts. I don't know where that saying's from, but it's stuck in my head. Bye.